Little People Big World celeb Amy Roloff recently shared an update mid-flight as she flew back home to Michigan to spend some time with her 96-year-old dad and other family members. So what else did Amy have to say? Little People Big World. Amy Roloff has more time on her hands without TLC film crew. As Little People Big World fans who have been keeping up with the latest news have heard, the TLC show was officially canceled after 25 seasons. Having a run that extended from 2006 until 2024 is certainly nothing to scoff at, as the entire family documented their lives for a long time. One of the benefits of no longer having a TLC crew around, and no longer having to stick to a TLC filming schedule, is that Amy Roloff and others have a lot more time to do other things, and they are no longer tethered to committing to that time. Based on the latest updates from Amy, she is clearly taking full advantage of this extra freedom. Luckily for Amy Roloff, her dad is still around. At 96 years old, he is still kicking, and Amy regularly flies back to Michigan to spend time with him, as well as to see her other family members. Recently, Amy shared a pic flying in style in first class, on the way to see her father, and it looked like a smooth flight. Along with showing off a pic of her flying high and on her way to Michigan, Amy Roloff wrote, "Flying to Michigan to hang out with my 96-year-old strong dad. This is a staying up all night look to Uber it to the airport at 3:00 a.m. First class may not be the same back in the day, but it's still a treat and fun." Little People Big World. Amy Roloff taking full advantage of show cancellation. Amid the Little People Big World cancellation after season 25, an insider dished that the only family member who wanted to continue filming the show was Matt Roloff. Zach Roloff and Tori Roloff officially quitting the show was the catalyst to bring about the cancellation, and everyone, aside from Matt, seems to be happy that this chapter is over. As for Amy Roloff, she has more time to enjoy first-class flights to Michigan, and she has more time to spend with Marek as well, along with more time for her cooking, baking, and other endeavors, and she seems perfectly content with that. What do you think of Amy flying in style to see her dad? Let us know in the comments below. For all the latest Little People Big World news, come back again to TV shows Ace for more Little People Big World. Stars Matt and Amy Roloff are in the Cold War phase of their relationship. Things are tense even though both have moved on with other partners. Matt's going to marry Karen Chandler. Amy already wed Marek. When the USA and Soviet Union had their Cold War, each nation used shady tactics, including high-level spycraft, to throw the other off balance. Now that Matt and Amy are past the heated battle that led to their dramatic split, the war is chilly indeed. From pumpkin farm drama to hard feelings over cheating, well, maybe, the Roloff Cold War grinds on, as predictable as rain. Life goes on, people change, the most intense conflict may cool down. However, the hard feelings inevitably linger, and all of Matt and Amy's Cold War interactions prove this. They're civil, but it costs them. Matt is more comfortable with their new dynamic, however he was always the cooler customer. Amy's emotional. She's the one who was hurt. Matt left her. In the wake of memories that sometimes come flooding back, they try to coexist, and that's noble. However, their real feelings, repressed and primal, seep out. There is bad blood. Matt puts up a frosty front, he has to. If he let more warmth creep into his relationship with Amy, he might need to acknowledge what's unspoken, just how thoroughly he crushed her. Matt broke Amy's heart into 1,000 pieces, shattering her dreams. He fell in love with Karen, a Roloff Farms employee. Karen may or may not be a gold digger. It's possible that the Roloff patriarch's being taken for a ride. However, Matt's a very intelligent man. He retreats into politeness, occasionally griping about Amy, Cold War style, behind her back. Matt's true feelings surface in these light, throwaway comments when he jokes with Chris, Amy's new hubby, about her habit of leaving drawers open. He's getting his aggression out. Chris joins in, and when he does, Matt destabilizes Amy's relationship. It's so Cold War. Amy can't stand the fact that Matt and Chris are in a bromance. It grates on her nerves, triggering her. The last thing she wants, as she said on screen in Little People, Big World, is the two men, but they do. Causing trouble covertly was what the Cold War was all about. Amy does the same thing. However, she's more likely to turn to her children when she needs to vent. She can, possibly subconsciously, make Matt's life harder just by remaining so close to her children. The kids rely on Amy. She's the warmer one. Amy can give love in comforting and maternal ways. She will cook. She will take care of an adult child when they're sick. Amy was there for Zach when he had shunt issues that led to excruciating headaches. Matt was left out in the cold. Matt and Amy didn't know each other well before they tied the knot. She said that she wished she'd known more about her partner before she got married. They moved fast and soon welcomed kids who, while amazing, added the usual stress. Matt, like a double agent, had a shadowy side. In the past, he was a bit of a womanizer. Matt even dabbled in cocaine. As a covert bad boy, Matt may never have loved Amy the way that she loved him. One of the most dastardly Cold War acts was Matt's decision to list part of Roloff Farms for sale instead of selling it to his kids, or just letting them inherit it when he passes away. This was rather cold-blooded. In particular, Zach seemed to consider it the ultimate betrayal. Amy wasn't happy about it either. Matt said he never promised anyone anything. Is this the truth or just a bit of spycraft? Is he using lies to sway public opinion? It's not impossible. Matt could be pushing Soviet-style propaganda. Double agent Matt's cover was blown. Now everyone knows he's all about the Benjamins, one greedy dude. He's even said he's out for himself. He wants some comfort and peace at this stage of his life. That's why he's building a very accessible rancher home. It's fancy. Karen and Matt have their smug arguments about interior design elements. Meanwhile, Amy and Matt's kids store up rage. Matt wasn't really on their side. Little People, Big World may end because of all of this. It's hard to say which direction the show will go in. Must the show go on? Can the family stand the relentless chill? Yes, things could warm up. Matt might acknowledge his failings instead of justifying every shady and self-serving action. Zach might come to terms with the fact that Matt doesn't owe him a farm. When that happens, it will be the sign of maturity. Amy could tone down the bossiness and really embrace life with Chris. She could put more emotional distance between herself and Matt and Karen. However, these wise decisions could kill the golden goose that is Little